Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this Gen Y Torsion 2-ball mount with stacked receivers. This is going to allow you to hook your trailer up to your tow vehicle, and it is going to provide up to a 15-inch drop. So it is more for your lifted trucks or trucks that are sitting up quite a bit to accommodate those lower trailers, make sure everything's going to be riding level. This will slide into your 2.5-inch by 2.5-inch trailer hitch receiver on your vehicle. It does not come with pin and a clip to secure it to your hitch, but it's just your standard 5/8-inch hitch pin holes here. So you probably already have a 5/8-inch hitch pin to secure other accessories onto your hitch, and that will still work with this. If you don't already have one, we do have them available here at etrailer.com. We also have locking pins available if you want to add a little extra security to this. But this will provide your 2-inch ball and your 2 5/16-inch ball, or your ball paired with the pintle lock to provide the connection point for your different size trailer couplers and a lunette ring. This is a very heavy duty steel construction. Gen Y has a great reputation for building very solid, robust products, and this is no exception by any means. Our 2-inch ball is going to have a gross towing weight capacity of 16,000 pounds and a maximum tongue weight of 1,500 pounds. Our 2 5/16-inch ball is going to have a 21,000 pound gross towing weight and a max tongue weight of 2,400 pounds. If you're using your 2 5/16-inch ball, your optimum ride tongue weight is going to be between 1,600 pounds and 2,400 pounds. And the reason for that is because of our shock absorbing design. You want to have appropriate amount of weight so that it will properly engage, but not so much that it's going to overtax the system. And I'll get into how that shock absorbing design works here in a moment. But I do want to point out they do include a tongue weight scale to help you make sure that you've got the appropriate amount of tongue weight on there. So you can see they've got a white painted line here and then a red and green sticker. So you want to make sure that that white line is lined up with that green portion of that sticker, and then you'll know that you're within that appropriate amount of tongue weight so that everything's going to ride smoothly for you. And the reason for that is because this does function on a torsion type design. If you're not familiar with like a torsion axle or something along those lines, I've got a cutaway here so you can kind of see how that's going to work. So we've at our pivot points here, we've got these square bars with these rubber cords on each side. So as we experience shock and that pivot point moves, those rubber cords are going to help absorb that movement, make sure it's nice and smooth for us. One of the nice things about that design is that there are fewer components that could go wrong and need to be replaced or repaired. There's no airbags that are going to need to be aired up or have air let out depending on your load. So it's just going to function properly to help absorb that shock, make it a much smoother, more enjoyable ride, take some of the strain off your equipment. This does have the 4 stacked receiver tubes. These are each 2.5-inch by 2.5-inch receiver tubes, so they are going to accept the included ball mount and pintle lock, as well as your other hitch-mounted accessories. They have the 5/8-inch diameter pinholes there, and they do include 2 5/8-inch diameter pins for you. So having that adjustable height is going to allow you to tow trailers of different heights with the same vehicle. So very simple to pull out the pin and raise this up or lower it to make sure that your trailer is going to be level as you're towing. If we have this in the top receiver tube here, from the top inside edge of our receiver tube on your hitch to the ball platform, which is about where your coupler is going to sit, we're going to have a minimum drop of 6 inches. If we were to lower this to the bottom receiver tube here, the max drop would be that 15 inches that I mentioned earlier. So it's going to give you quite a bit of adjustability there to make sure that your trailer, you can accommodate trailers with different ride heights and keep them level. Because this does have such a significant drop, you can only use it in the drop position. You can't flip this over and use it in the rise position. But because of that significant drop, they do include the stabilizer kit to prevent any wobble and to make sure that the mount stays stable and sturdy for you. It's very simple to get this installed. The stabilizer kit They will bolt or weld the brackets onto your truck's frame. And then you just connect the stabilizer bars between the brackets and your Gen Y mount. These stabilizer bars can be adjusted from 24 inches out to 33 inches to span the distance between your vehicle's frame and the ball mount. They include these bars that you put in this place here and twist, and that's going to help extend them out or retract them down so that you can get that spacing set up properly. They have pins and clips here on the bars that are going to make it very easy for you to disconnect. So if you ever need to take your ball mount off, you can just pull out those pins and clips. Those brackets will stay mounted on your frame, and then you can take the arm and the rest of the ball mount off and store it away so that you can still have your hitch accessible for other accessories. This does have a zinc primer and powder coat finish that's going to help resist rust and corrosion. You can see our ball and our pintle lock, as well as our stabilizer bars, all have a matte black finish, so they are going to look really nice there on our vehicle. This does meet the SAE J684 standard, so it is J684 certified, and it is made here in the USA, so you can trust it's made to the high quality standards we've come to know and trust for products that are made here in the US. So if you do have a lifted truck or just a taller truck and trailers that you're wanting to tow are quite a bit lower, this is going to be a great way to tow those heavy trailers, make sure that everything's going to be right and stable and nice and smooth with that shock absorbing design. And that completes our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.